Oh my gosh, you guys. This was a crazy one.
Here we are holding on to
single microphone between us. Not very high quality, but we'll do what we can.
We're doing our best. So a funny story. It looks like it's going to take a little longer for us to build this set than we thought. And I was not considering all of the needs of it, and that is absolutely okay. And because of that, we were asked to put mics like the ones that we had on that we could use as we're making this transition, so that there's not this kind of thing. So if you want to help, they're on the Amazon wish list, or you can support us on Patreon, things like that. We're doing our best, but just please be patient with us, because until that happens, we're kind of stuck. So
yeah, we do have one that we could probably reconfigure to work for next week if we absolutely need to, but we are borrowing it. So yeah. In all that said, thank you, Eric, for being co-host and producer, and
thank you
for getting everything up there on the screen in a timely manner. I know that's difficult to do.
I did my absolute best.
You did a good job, except for when you left me mic-less by accident.
I'm sorry. You know what? It's better than if I left the mic hot. Trust me, you do not want to hear
That is fair. Count your blessings.
Get us
people.
demonetized.
Okay, before we hop off and jump into Discord, because we are going to go into Discord after this and do a little bit of an after show chat, we want to read out the super chats that we got today, because there have been some amazing, generous people here. Eric, do you want to scroll all the way up so we can read those?
Absolutely.
All right. Student Dr. Ben donated $5 and says, yo, it's my birthday week this week too. I'm in school in Phoenix, so come hang out with me.
All right. Happy birthday. Nice. Our next is from Tyerson. Numbers aren't descriptors. In 5 apples, apples are I think Tyerson's the person who called in.
Tyerson called in.
Nice. Okay.
All right. Irate Ginger says, coffee exists on its own merits. If everything else disappeared, the coffee would still be there suspended in the void. Numbers seemingly can't do that. I think Janeway would agree with you.
Goodwill Thinking just made a donation for £5.50. Thank you.
Thank you. Zhang also donated $5 and says, why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 1 didn't make Eric a coffee.
Okay.
All right.
I know. My ending is going to be much worse than that, so enjoy that while you can. Mark donated $25. Thank you, Mark. It says, thanks for all that both of you do. Keep up the great work, and happy birthday, Eric. Buy yourself something nice.
Yay, thank you, Mark. Jacob Moreno donated $200.
Holy moly. I think that's the largest donation that we've received in the show so far.
I think you set a record, Jacob.
Yeah.
You said, thank you, Eric and B, for a great show. I was finally able to catch it live, and as promised, here's a small donation. I have a question. In your opinions, do you think that the term atheist has such a negative connotation to so many, and maybe we need to embrace a new term? Thoughts? I remember being in undergrad and having the same conversation about the word feminism and the idea that the word feminist had so many negative connotations that maybe we should just call it something else. But I pushed back against that then, and I think I'm going to now. We can't let people who dislike us determine which terms we use and don't use. If anything, the fact that atheist still has a negative connotation, and that is lessening, is because so many amazing, wonderful humanist atheists have come forward with that label and actively taken that term back. So I don't think that we need to change the term, but if you wanted to come up with a new one that better described your worldview or added on to it, I think that's also totally fine.
To continue with not agreeing with V on anything today, I think that it's been tried several times. Dennett tried redefining it to the Bright movement, and people were calling themselves Brights, and it worked just as well as you would think it worked. And then other people started with Atheism Plus, and Atheism Plus also didn't catch on. I think even if we don't like it, I'm sticking to it, because the fact is, well, There are lots of facts there. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I've seen it done in the past and it did not work, and so I'm just going to stick to it.
I'm confused about why you're disagreeing. I also think we should stick to it, though.
Oh, sorry. Then I was so busy that I completely misunderstood your point. My bad. I apologize.
Okay. Your turn.
D donated $10. Says, trying again to get my super chat on. Got missed last week. Love you guys. You're my new favorite Sunday call-in show. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Deanna. Keith Heath says, because fishes have better life than people. They don't have all the care and stuff. You got it. You got it.
I wish I was a fish.
Keith got it.
Keith is also our audio technician who helps with the podcast and is phenomenal, and who is going to be working so hard to try and fix the monstrosity that we created today. Keith,
yes,
we love
sorry
you.
in advance, Keith, for all of this.
Spider the Ateo, just donated $5. Thank you so much.
And the Blazing Wizard Pope donated 50, whatever DKK is. I'm such a terrible global citizen. Do precepts sup on soup or subways? That might have to be the thing that I say before the show to get my voice all limber.
I think
precepts sup on soup or subways.
I think first they need to account for the ultimacy of the reality in which that soup exists. Because without doing that, they really couldn't determine whether or not that soup was even there. And you'd have some very hungry precepts.
Yeah. All right, you guys, thank you so much. This was amazing. I'm going to close it out, but until then...
I didn't come up with one, so I'm going to use a birthday pass on this one, and I'm going to tell another joke because...
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to do better, y'all. I promise. But this is good. Hey, V.
What?
What's red and smells like blue paint? Red paint, V. Red paint.
I hate you.
I love you too. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.